What is going on, guys? Here, this is xBuzzerman, and today I got for you a Clash of Clans best army composition guide. Now, this isn't necessarily the best composition. This is just one I personally prefer. I will be doing around 4 or 5 Town Hall level 8 compositions of armies. Just if if you're a high roller, if you like to use like dragons and P.E.K.K.A.s, I'll cover that. But if you're a guy who really doesn't like to spend that much and just gets in and gets out, I'll cover that. So we're gonna start off with our low budget kind of troops, and then we'll kind of work our way up to our high budget troops coming in the next weeks or so. So the first one we have, I'm gonna go ahead and show you my attack log, because guys, I just failed this raid. I failed it so hard. I don't even want to show you it. It's so bad. This one's actually pretty good, and we're gonna show you these two raids right here. Just for the fact, I'm going to show you a loss and I'm going to show you a win to kind of show the weaknesses, and then I'm going to kind of show you the strengths of this raid. Now this army composition, I'm going to go ahead and show you how long it takes. It takes around 22 minutes to cook up. It's really fast, really simple. Just go ahead, do it in this manner, because this is the fastest one. I've kind of looked it up, the try hard that I am. It is 16 giants, if I can cook that up. 16 giants, 40 barbarians. Get that all good to go, and 60 archers, and then 10 wallbreakers. So overall, it is it's a pretty easy strategy. It's pretty easy to master, not hard at all, and it's really cost effective. It costs around 58,000 elixir, I think, and that means basically all you have to get is a 100k raid, and you're doing really good. Unlike some raids, you might it might cost you 150 to get, but you get a 250 raid, and it's not as good. But otherwise, it takes around, let's just add our time. This is 60 minutes without the wallbreakers. Let's add 3 wallbreakers. It takes around 23 minutes to make. I already had the wallbreakers cooked up because I didn't need to use them last raid, but we're gonna go ahead and show you what this does. Now, the key to this raid is how fast you can attack, and you can get in and get out really easy. As you can see, it takes around 22 minutes to make, so you're going to be attacking 3 times an hour. So you don't really need to go for these high roller raids. I just happened to get lucky and find some. As you can see, like 70-80k raids, because overall you're getting 240k to over 300k. If you get these really good raids, 600k an hour, and it's ridiculously good. Just for someone like me who's kind of like trying to trophy push but not really, it's good. So we're gonna go ahead and show you. We're gonna start off with the strengths of this raid. This is a 3-star, and I got 210k gold, and that's what I was actually going for. Let's not share that replay. So basically what you're gonna want to do with this raid is find guys who have their splash damage like kind of right in the middle, or all kind of. The best thing you want is, as you can see, there's 2 splash damage in the same kind of section. You're going to want to go for that. Start off by sending in your giants and then your wallbreakers right behind them, because if you start off with your wallbreakers, they're going to just get shot down. So I kind of spammed them right there just to kind of get a little perimeter. I just have fun spamming them. After that, you're going to want to go with your barbarians, because those are your meat shields. All your things you first kind of spawn in are your meat shields, whether it be your giants or your barbarians. They're going to be the ones that take the hits and don't do as good. What I recommend using are 3 heal spells, because they're really effective and they work really well. At the end, you're actually going to want to send in your archers, because what's going to be happening is your giants and your barbarians are going to be taking most of the hits, while your archers are in the back just kind of racking up all the stuff. Let's go ahead and show you that right there. I have a few more barbarians, but as you can see, most of my archers aren't going to be the ones that are being targeted. It's my giants and my barbarians are being really targeted. I then send in my barbarian king, and he kind of goes to work. And as you can see, I just get that. I'm already pretty much destroying this guy. Why I recommend 10 wall breakers is because of the fact that the giants don't actually take down the walls really that well. So I just personally like to use a lot more wall breakers. You can kind of alter this, whether it be like 8 wall breakers, 5 wall breakers, and bump up your archers or your barbarians, or bump up your giants, maybe decrease your giants. I've seen a lot of people use like 8 giants, 70 archers, something like that. It all depends on your personal preference, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that. So as you can see, we're going to go ahead and speed this up and show you that they do go and work. As you can see, pretty much the most troops I have are my my archers. So I didn't even use all 60 archers. I donated them, but that's all right. We're going to go ahead and show you 2 more raids. We're going to show you how this can also be successful again, and we're going to show you this one right here. I still lost, but as you can see, I got a good chunk of money right there. And then we're going to show you something like if I have like this one right here. We're going to show you this one to show you how bad it can be at sometimes if you do it wrong, if you don't misplay it. So you got to kind of be a little smart with this strategy, but it still is pretty effective. Let's go ahead and get right into this. If you guys have any army compositions that you feel can do just as well, or if not better, please inform me. I'd like to use it for my next videos. Constructive criticism is the best to me. So yeah, please. So basically what I did is I draw out their clan castle troops. Always check for clan castle troops or their heroes. As you can see, this person, his hero was kind of resting right there, but this is a really easy raid. As you can see, it's all kind of centralized or splash damage, so my giants and archers will be able to take them out pretty easily. I sent in all my good stuff. This is actually a complete gemmer, you can totally tell. It looks awful, whatever this guy's doing. So as you can see, it is giants first, then barbarians, and then archers. We'll go ahead and speed this up just a little bit. Place your heal spells accordingly. I'd recommend doing either heal spells and then a combination of raise spells. I personally just do 3 heal spells because I just want to heal them up and let my archers do work. I'm really not going for 3 stars with this. This base really isn't made for 3 stars. This army composition really isn't made for total 3 stars. Just for the fact that you know, you're going for a lot of loot and then getting in and getting out. So we're gonna go ahead and show you the last raid, which is how it can be very not effective. Because I want you guys to see like how it can be effective and how it cannot be. We're gonna go ahead and I can't replay it. That sucks. I can show you this one, but this really isn't a good one. We're gonna show you it though. As you can see, this is me really messing up, but this is not defending my troops properly. So basically what I did was I saw that there was an opening right there, and I totally messed this up. I thought, you know, I drew out my clan castle troops. I thought what I could do is just spawn them all right there in the middle, call in my heal spell, and then just go to work. But that is really bad. And did you just hear that? I know you heard that. That was terrible. I'm sorry. Whatever that amazing noise was. So I just kept spawning them in, thinking, you know, I could do something, and it was just terrible. So don't be stupid with this raid. I know it's really hard. What I recommend doing is just finding bases that have all their splash damage at one area, so you don't have to really worry about it. You can attack most bases. I'm just gonna go ahead and go off on a limb. I'm gonna go search for ones that you can and can attack, and hopefully I won't regret this decision. I wouldn't recommend this one. This one only has about 40k of each. This one's kind of questionable. If you're going for Dark Elixir, it's a pretty good little raid. No, just no. Sometimes it can be a little tedious looking for a raid, but sometimes it's pretty well worth it. No. If you're going for like high, if you're a guy who really wants to just 3-star all of his bases and just totally wreck them, this is definitely not the strategy for you. Definitely not. This isn't the absolute best. I'm just gonna go ahead and go off on a limb and say this isn't, you know, the one that just pulverizes everyone. This is just one that really just is really cost effective, and really just the ratios are really good for getting. If you're a farmer, this is probably one of the best things. If you're a trophy pusher, this also can do and work, something like that. So this one is actually pretty good. You know, there's actually 2 mortars almost really close to each other. Or you can go on the bottom. I'd actually attack this thing from the bottom, because as you can see, there's a flaw in his base. Two of his, I don't even think he has a third. I don't. No, I don't think he does. He doesn't have a third storage for his gold, so it's all down here. So as you can see, all I have to do is just break through one perimeter, and there I'm that easy to his storages. It's really easy, really simple. This raid, I personally like it. I use it. This is the one I use a lot. I personally prefer it as my favorite. Guys, don't nag on me about this base setup I have. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I just kind of put this all together this morning. It was like, hey, maybe it'll work. And I don't think it's gonna work. No one's raided me yet, but I don't know. I really don't. I hope it works. Maybe someone will attack me tonight. I do have a lot of dark elixir. But that is basically it. I know this was kind of weird, a weird video. I was all over the place, but I just wanted to show you one of my personal favorite army compositions. I'm gonna be doing quite a few of these in the future because that's the struggle I have the most. I can't find good army compositions that really are effective against these Town Hall 8s, 9s, and 10s. So I'm gonna be going ahead, doing a little research, and then showing you what you're gonna need to do. Really effective raids, things of that nature. So don't comment on my base, comment on my raid strategy and how garbage I am at raiding. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you're new to my videos, please go check out my channel. I think I'm going to start doing 2 Clash of Clans videos a week. I usually do 1, but 1 on Wednesday, every Wednesday. Just be expecting that. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time, and later!